new shirt.
Vlog every damn day.
I think I expect too much from myself. Like, every single day I sit down and I think, how am I going to do X, Y, and Z today? Or how am I going to plan this goal for myself, or all these different things. I think that I set way too high bars for myself, and I set the expectation a little bit too high, and it put too much pressure on myself. And I think what this ends up leading me to do is that I psych myself out and I stress myself out so much that I end up not being productive at all throughout the day. And I end up just sitting around on my computer wishing that I was doing something else, because I feel like if I were to do anything that I wanted to do, that I wouldn't be able to reach like what that thing is. Like, if I woke up in the morning and I thought, today I want to go and do this really awesome thing, but I have no means to do this, so I'm just gonna sit around in bed and complain around that I don't have the means to do this thing. So I'm just gonna mope and be sad and upset and depressed. And then I get to the end of the day and I think, why did I not do anything? Like, I couldn't do that thing that I wanted to do, so why didn't I just like do something else then and change my plans? That's another thing that I think I'm really bad at, is that I set a lot of plans and I spend most of my day thinking and planning for future days, and when things do not go according to those plans, I kind of like melt down and I end up just being really depressed and upset for no real reason. Like, oh, tomorrow I want to go to the grocery store and I want to buy a chocolate cake and I want to come back here and I want to make it, and then I end up waking up the next day and I fully intend to make that chocolate cake, but then like the dishes are dirty or something and I don't want to clean them because I didn't like make the dishes and they're not mine to clean. So like, I will not go and buy that cake and make that cake, even though that's what I really wanted to do, and I'll just complain about how the dishes weren't done and that they should have been clean already so that I could have made my cake, instead of me like going and cleaning the dishes myself and just sucking up my pride and doing it even though it wasn't my dish to clean. And I do stuff like that all the time, and I don't know why I do stuff like that. And like, I'm being super ambiguous and like really open with my language, because I am literally like this with everything that I do, with finances, with going out, with talking with friends, with going and doing simple things. Like, I psych myself out because like I set these really big expectations, and in my head, before I even do them, I already know like these are not going to meet the expectation, so I might as well just not do it at all. And it's like this weird, dumb thing that I do, and it makes no sense, especially coming out and translating how each thing like is perceived in my head. It makes absolutely no sense to me why I do it the way that I do and why I command life the way that I do. But for some reason, that's how I am, and that is something that I really need to work on. So I have been venting today, and I'm not going to apologize for venting today about things that are going on in my head, because I want to be able to be free to talk about this stuff, so that in the future, when I'm looking back, while I love my silly videos, I want to be able to look back and see what I was thinking and not have to sort through thousands of silly videos to find like something that was really heavy and on my mind at a certain point. And so this is one of those things. And I will see you guys all tomorrow. And Jacob and I will be reviewing I Know Tane. You can't see it, but I have it written on my wall. That's what we're reviewing. Hopefully, if we see each other in enough time to film it. Tell me something that you do that makes no sense, that you can't even figure out why you do it. And maybe it'll help me like realize that there are other people that do things that they don't like to do, but they do it anyways and they can't explain it. Because I feel like I'm the only one that does that. See y'all tomorrow. Itadakimasu. P.S. I am thinking about changing my YouTube name. I really have debated about it because I love my YouTube name and I've had it for so long and I love it, but I also kind of want my name on here, but I kind of don't at the same time. And I'm thinking about keeping my first name and using my last name as like something nonsensical, like something that I really like. And I like the color purple for just every reason. It's amazing, and I think I kind of want my last name to be something along those lines. So it's a possibility that I may change it, even though I kind of expressed a while back that I didn't want to. I'm kind of like starting to feel like I want to. and I can't explain that either. So this whole video has come full circle.